This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1429 South Orange Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90019. Today is October 6th, 2022. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch ABS waste line cleanout located on the left-hand side of the house along the driveway as you head towards the rear. This goes out towards the front of the property here, and this goes out towards the rear of the property here. This is our 3-inch ABS cleanout. And where we are is we're in a fourplex. So there's 2 units on the ground floor and 2 exact same units on the upstairs. So again, we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to determine which direction I'm going to zero out here. And again, just determine which direction our sewer is running. So again, it does appear to be black ABS waste line. We got debris. Can't see nothing. We don't have anybody in the downstairs unit to run any water. So again, we're just going to push through, and it does appear that we are holding some water in this area. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. It appears that we do have a belly in this area. So again, we'll continue to push out slowly. You can see here that we're just completely underwater, holding water in this area. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be cast iron waste line. So again, we're going to continue to push out. What we'll do is we'll push out, and we'll push out to approximately 40 feet on our camera monitor, and what we'll do is we'll pause there for a moment. We'll locate the area just to determine which direction we're actually heading in. So we're making a little bit of a turn, and I'm going to pull back just a little bit. It does appear that the cast iron waste line is transitioned to what appears to what it be black ABS plastic. Again, very a little difficult to tell, but again, we're going to continue to push out, and it does appear that it did transition to black ABS waste line. So again, we'll continue to push out. And again, we'll just take a look at all those joints on the way back. We do have some buildup and a little bit of debris, but we're just going to continue to push out. And again, we're going to push out to approximately 40 feet, 45 feet on the camera monitor. And then from there, we can pause for a moment, take a good look. We're making a little bit of a turn. Some joints there. We'll pull back just a little bit. Does appear possibly a tie-in in that area. Just to double check, pull back just a little bit. And it does appear that there's possibly a tie-in there right around the 1 o'clock area. So again, we're still in our waste line. So again, we're going to continue to push out. Again, we're just continue to push out, and when we pull back again, we'll take a good look at all these joints on the way back. So far, we did have a belly. Initially, when we first pushed in, we did have a belly. So again, we're just continuing to push out. It does appear we're dropping down. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. It does appear that we do have possibly an opening there around the 12 o'clock area. So we're going to push in just a little bit. We're going to locate this area. Right about there. We're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at 3 foot 5 inches deep on the front right-hand corner. Front right-hand corner of at the front of the property, next to a palm tree in the gravel, and it's just on the right-hand side of the walkway. So again, we're just going to pull back just a little bit. We had a little bit of water running there initially. It was a little difficult to tell, but it does appear that we do have possibly a clean out in this area and needs to be brought up to grade. So again, we're going to continue to push out slowly, and as we continue to push out, we are transitioning to what appears to be, we'll pull back a little bit. It does appear to be vitreous clay sewer piping. The vitreous clay sewer piping had been lined with what appears to be a CIPP cured in place liner. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, we're just going to push out slowly. Take a good look at the liner as we push out. And again, as you can see, the numbers here on the side around the 9 o'clock area, that's a very good indication that it is a CIPP cured in place liner. You can see the numbers from the liner. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we make a little turn, we're dropping down. And again, we continue to push out. And we're going to pull back just a little bit. As we pull back, we're transitioning from our CIPP liner to what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're going to push in slowly. They got a little more water running again. So they're doing another inspection in the house. So again, we'll just continue to push out slowly. And again, as I mentioned, it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. And as we pull back, as we continue to push out, it does appear that we're transitioning back to a CIPP liner. So they did replace a short section of vitreous clay with black ABS sewer pipe, and it does appear that they've lined a few areas here. So again, we're going to continue to push out. And coming up, we're going to make a little bit of a turn, and we pull back just a little bit. It does appear that we drop down into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And as you can see, this is our city sewer tie-in here. You can see our opening. You can see the water flowing beneath us. That is our city sewer. So again, we're going to go ahead and pull back slowly. As we pull back, they did run the liner all the way to the city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And the CIPP liner does appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. So again, as we pull back, we'll pull back, and we're going to transition back into a short section of black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, we transition back into a black ABS sewer pipe, and all the black ABS sewer pipe all appear to be in fair, maintainable condition. We're going to push out just a little bit more. So okay, it does appear that we do have our test tee there at the top there, right around the 12 o'clock area. They got a little bit of glue over pour hanging down on it. And again, we'll just continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we transition back into CIPP cured in place liner. And again, the vitreous clay sewer line pipe and fittings have been lined with a CIPP cured in place liner. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, the CIPP cured in place liner all appears to be in fair, maintainable condition. And we continue to pull back, and as we pull back to our black ABS sewer pipe. And again, we did mark this area on the right-hand side of the walkway in the gravel next to the palm tree at 3 foot 5 inches deep with a red flag. This area here is where we would possibly bring the mainline sewer clean out up to grade. So again, we're going to continue to pull back, and as we pull back, we transition back into our black ABS waistline. And again, as we'll just continue to pull back. We did have a belly at the very rear when we were first pulling out. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. Again, we're going to pull back slowly. And coming up on our next joint, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. A little bit of buildup there, a little bit of debris. Again, we'll continue to pull back. Another joint there, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And again, we're pulling back. As we pull back, we make a little bit of a turn, and we transition back into cast iron waistline. Cast iron waistline does have some buildup, some debris, some scaling. You can see there, they've got the debris. I'll push back slowly. You can see we do have some debris and some buildup and scaling throughout. So we'll continue to pull back. Slowly, we're going to take a good look. And again, just a little bit of debris and buildup all throughout. And as we pull back and we drop down into a belly. And that belly there is approximately 7 feet from the clean out. So we're going to continue to pull back. We do have some debris and some buildup in that area. And it's right at our clean out. So again, we're going to pull back and we pull up and out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.